All right, welcome everybody to episode 132 of Perpetual Backlog. I'm your host, like always, Aqua, and joining me is our pulled him out from under the rock of 16 Dollet.
Hi. Yes, I've been very consumed by this game now.
Yeah. And we have a guest this week.
Hey,
you guys may have seen her. You guys may have seen her sometime before, but we have Leek.
Reoccurring
She's
guest.
back! Yay! Let's go!
Reoccurring guest.
Our actual favorite guest star.
So it's going to be a little weird, all right? Because Dollet and I have only played one game this past week, and we can't talk about it.
I have played two, sir.
No, but Diablo 4 doesn't count, all right?
Oh, brilliant. Then yeah, I've only played the one.
Because what do you have the update of Diablo 4? I ran around and killed demons.
For like 2 hours when I needed a quick break after work. That was
like
it.
I also played Honkai Star Rail, but what I did is I logged in and I hit the auto button and I looked away.
All right, you unfortunately raise a really fucking good point, I guess.
We only actually played one game, and we cannot talk about it because we have another thing coming up some point in time when another me, Dollet, and another person finish. We're going to be talking about it. Spoilercast. Look for that later on down.
Yeah, we absolutely refuse to spoil Leek, and I guess the rest of you, but mostly Leek.
Yeah, when it comes out on PC one day, I'll play it.
Just know that all three of us have opinions on the game, and you will hear our opinions probably sometime next week. Leek.
Hello.
What have you been doing? Where have you been?
We missed you. What have you been up to?
Actually, I was working my ass off for ages, and then I actually went on vacation because I was dying.
Let's go.
Vacation. And then I had lots of good times. I did play a little bit of games.
Stardew Valley?
Yes, that's the staple, right? No, I actually got really into Solasta. Into Solasta, really. So Pathfinder, like Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker and stuff like that. It's very similar, except it's for 5e. And you can make all your party characters. They're not.
Is that what you were linking?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You can make all your party. You can play multiplayer with other people in a campaign game, story game, or a dungeon crawling game. You can actually start a single player game, and then if you want people to join in, you can just load it up in multiplayer and continue it with your friends, which is great.
Why isn't that a staple of the industry?
It's so good. And then also it's a dungeon maker, so you can actually make a dungeon crawling game from scratch yourself, or a campaign story game apparently, so you can basically play D&D.
I was just about to say, how isn't this the way that we're playing D&D at the moment?
Well, they're kind of trying to do that with the one D&D bullshit. There's already stuff. So this is great. I love Solasta. It recently had a expansion game. What's it called? Something of Ice. I haven't yet played that because it's a direct sequel to the Crown of the Magister, which is the first story game you play through. But you get a lot of the races with all the DLC and stuff. The only downside to Solasta is that the base game you only get like dwarf, human, elf, half elf, I think halfling.
Where are my horny folk?
I know. Then you, in the DLCs you get the tieflings and stuff, and half-orc and dragonborn. Yeah. I know. You have to. That's the only downside I found about this.
Palace of Ice, by the way.
Palace of Ice. Thank you. Actually, there is another downside. Voice actor stuff, right? There's only like 4 voices you can give to any of your characters, and one of them is supposed to be unisex, but they just sound like a little boy. So I made Kronka, right?
Yeah.
Kronka is a half orc or a barbarian, like that I played with Aqua.
Totem of the Duck. I mean, she wasn't, but.
But I tried to make. I actually made Kronka look exactly like I imagined her, But the problem came down to the voices. I couldn't find a voice I liked, and I tried unisex because Kronka's a bit rough, but she just sounded like a little boy, which was really weird.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, sweet little boy voice. No, that
Does she
didn't
have
work
a
at all.
delicate flower voice?
No, there is one voice that's kind of like South England, not
Yeah,
quite
right.
Cockney, but you know, it'll do. It's better than the other one.
It'll
Just,
do.
that,
The
I wish.
disappointment.
Yeah, I need to look to see if anyone's like done like
Modded
mods.
in?
Yeah, because I don't like the
I will
voices.
happily lend my voice to a mod for a game like this. That sounds
Yeah,
brilliant.
no, it's really good. Because their voice lines, any of the voices actually say these lines, so you can mix and match them. There is clearly a big script that they all went off on, but yeah, those are the main downsides. Otherwise, the gameplay is great. I love the travel times. So in between like cities and stuff, you have to travel. You can where you do long rests and stuff. You can choose to either go really slowly and carefully, so you don't get any encounters. Just normal pacing, which sometimes you do. It's random. And then, or really, really fast, which is like, you're just making so much noise, everyone notices you. Yeah, you get this like little list of what the characters are doing during long rests and stuff as you travel, and then you'll get like random encounters along the way. I thought that was really neat. It felt very like tabletop gamey.
It feels very D&D, so I think
It
they've
does,
nailed it,
yeah.
at least from what you've told us.
No, otherwise, like besides those niggly things, I really like this game. I've been playing it solo and with other people as well that have it. What else? Rose got me Season. I need to play this.
I'm happy she took me up and gave it to you. Good.
Yeah. No, she
Yeah,
she just
yeah.
messaged me one day, so I got to play that. I'm looking forward to that so much. So if anyone remembers, Season is a very arty game where
would
you
agree.
basically, as a photographer, just go around, taking in the moments, basically. So that's very nice.
This shit
I'm
is
looking forward.
99 cents.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Actually, there's a
Oh wait,
sale.
no, this is a different game. This is a different game. Never mind.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, Steam has a sale kind of on a lot of the games, but there is happening right now in Steam.
Yeah, Rose had mentioned she had a copy, and she was I think
Yeah,
it
she
was
gave it to me. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it was just Kobe and I in a call. And I mentioned that you and I were looking at that, but if Kobe didn't want it, I definitely recommend. I'm really happy she actually did that. I wasn't sure if she was being serious or not.
No, she did. Yeah.
Excellent.
So
Have you started?
yeah, no, I need to start that. I need
Okay.
to just like chill out and just get a cup of tea and sit down.
It seems like the type of game.
Yeah, it's that kind of game. So yeah, there's lots of demos popping up on Steam. So I did my usual, like download a bunch of them. Because of the next fest or something
Steam
that's
Next
coming
Fest,
up. Yeah. So there's lots of demos around. Actually, one of them is it Myth Force? That's on the Nintendo Direct stuff. That come up. I downloaded that demo because it's like Saturday cartoon adventure game. Yeah.
I've heard people talk very poorly about this, and I am offended because this felt like, what if He-Man, but you could play it?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm interested. I haven't played any of the demos yet. I literally just downloaded them all and then just looked at them. One of them is called what's his name? Nahelbeek, a dungeon master. Reminds me of Dungeon Keeper. So I'm looking forward to that. You're essentially you trying to stop adventurers from beating your tower or something. And then I downloaded something called Heretics Fork, and I can't remember what that was about.
Oh, what a name!
What a name! What else? I got things that are also yet to play because this is Perpetual Backlog, of course, right?
Sure.
I downloaded Pathfinder Kingmaker because it's only like 400 yen. I don't know how much of that is in dollars.
I was so scared for a moment.
That's like
no, is it 400 yen?
That's like 290 something.
Yeah, Kingmaker's really cheap now, so get that if you haven't got it. because the Pathfinder games are good. I do enjoy them.
Mhm.
What else?
Did
I
you
played a yes.
did you try Viewfinder?
No. Viewfinder?
Viewfinder, yes.
No.
It is it was on Steam Next Fest. I don't know if you can still download it.
Mm-hmm.
It
It
is
reminded me of Superliminal.
Get that. That's good.
Is that the name of the
um
game, or am I making
So,
it?
so Viewfinder is very similar to Superliminal.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Really?
where yeah, so what you do is it's a perspective game, all right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you take you get this thing called the viewfinder, which is pretty much like a Polaroid camera or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you take pictures that you find in the area and you hold it up or whatever. You can line it up and you place it, and then you can walk into what that picture was. Like it makes that picture,
Oh.
it makes what's in that picture like real, and you can walk and continue into a new area. Or like there's this machine that shows something in the monitor or whatever, and you hit teleport and it just zooms you into what the monitor is showing, and you're in that, and you're actually like in where it shows.
Yeah.
And it's like a puzzle thing with like perspectives.
Oh.
You can't download it again anymore, unfortunately.
Okay.
Steam Next Fest is done. But it was really
Yes.
good. I that was the one I when I looked at Steam Next Fest, I looked at it, I was like, fuck, I need to try it, because I remember watching the trailer for it and I was like, oh, this is very interesting.
Okay.
So I lied, I
Viewfinder.
played that.
Okay. Interesting. I do like those wacky games. They blow my brain, which is easy to do. Okay, what else did I do? I downloaded more DLC for Plastic Duck Simulator.
Oh god, of course.
What do
Look,
they
this
do
is like
now?
a space one. I have to get that one,
Ah,
right?
it's true. Ducks in space. Oh,
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's it. Yeah.
But is it
hey, not
better
bad for
than
2 weeks.
But is it better than dinosaurs in space? I'm looking at you, Dino Crisis 3. Mm.
Pour one out for Space Godzilla.
Pour one out for Capcom not making a Dino Crisis again.
Oh my goodness, they will. They've heard the outcry
It's
now
Exoprimal,
that
man.
Exoprimal exists. Surely they will grant us this goodness.
No, Exoprimal is totally not Dino Crisis.
Oh man, you know they were testing for it. You just know it.
Either that or they were in the middle of making Dino Crisis and they were like, we can't make another Dino Crisis, so turn this into
Oh,
something
please
else.
don't say
Okay.
that. I'm inclined to believe you if you say that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously we can't talk about anything else that we've played.
Not really.
Little has continued not to give us any questions.
Not
He
for
hasn't given
Leek's
us
return?
no, not
No.
even, I don't think he knew. I didn't tell him.
Well, he should have just known.
True, he should have just known. Last time we got a fucking question from Little was May 16th. God, the week of May 16th.
That's such a long time ago.
I know, it's been over a month, Little. What the fuck? And he was. I made a post saying I have not finished 16 yet, but I have some opinions. And he's like, tell me these opinions, DM me, and I DM'd him. I was like, you're just gonna have to wait for the content. And he goes, it's not like I'm not gonna listen to it anyway. And I'm like, I know. So he's gonna listen to this episode when this comes out, and he's gonna feel bad because he never gave us a fucking question. But I guess topic for today is recently we had like a Nintendo Direct not too long ago. By not too long ago I mean like less than a week ago, actually, at a Nintendo Direct. And it was actually
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
a Direct that something actually came out in. Like something like there's actually stuff that I liked in this Direct.
There we
surprisingly.
go. There's the phrasing I was waiting to hear.
stuff I actually like. Yeah, it was an okay direct. Any like thing you guys want to talk about specifically in this direct, like first?
Oh no,
instead
I'm just
instead of
mind
going
blown
through
that
the
you've
list.
said the words. There's stuff you're interested from in Nintendo.
There's
I
literally a
know.
star. Oh, there. Okay, all right. So one,
So much venom
showed-
usually.
Yeah.
they showed Star Ocean, the second story remake, and it's the HD 2D remake of the game. This game literally looks better than the game that just came out for Star Ocean. All right.
I actually genuinely agree. It's a shame. No shade on Star Ocean 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shame on Star Ocean 6, but man, this felt like a return to form, which is not great given how old it's based on.
They need Tri-Ace needs to fire the person that does their fucking 3D models. All right, they need. I said this to somebody. I think it was whoever in one of match chat or whatever. I think it was to Kobe or whatever. They need to fire the guy that does the 3D models. They need to literally look at their sister fucking game series, Tales, the Tales of. Look at Arise. Just copy that. All right. I don't care what your story is. Your story can be off the fucking walls or whatever. That's what I'm there for. It's Star Ocean. I want to go to space. I want to see some weird fucking shit. All right. Please not give me Play-Doh fucking models. All right.
Okay, I'm actually going to back you on this one because genuinely the very worst thing about them recently has been the fact that those models do look strange. Like they are kind of like clay homunculi.
Yeah.
And I would be in favor of like, yeah, go for an art style. Art styles will they'll generally age better than like trying to be photorealistic. This ain't it though. This is most certainly not it.
No, I was like,
Go for a different art style, please. Don't be Street Fighter 5. Don't do it.
They used Unreal 4. They could have just copied the art. They could have just copied the models for fucking the way the models were in Arise. All right, that and I say it's the sister series because literally somebody broke off of Star Ocean to go make Tales. So that's literally how it went, or it was the other way around. I always get that mixed up. All right, but they're sister series. They're action RPGs. All right. One's just centered in. I always make the joke. Tales of Arise is literally the best Star Ocean game to come out since like 3.
It's actual facts, though. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying 3 and not 2, because I fucking liked Till the End of Time.
I mean, I was, Till the End. Till the End of Time is good, whatever. But that's a divisive game, okay? All right.
Evidently, yeah. I didn't realize this was a divisive statement until we had this discussion, however long ago.
It's been years and years and years since I've even played both fucking 3 and 2. But 2 is considered the best Star Ocean game.
There's a reason
and
why
then
it's
it's
got
3.
the remake, right?
Yeah. Well, 1 got a remake too.
That is true.
It didn't get the HD 2D remake. It just got like a remake that kind of made a little like it kind of looked like the original one, like the original like PSP version of 1. But like with better graphics and stuff like that, or like up-resed and everything. This is actually legitimately like an HD 2D remake of the game.
Yeah. And to your credit, to what you were saying before, like genuinely, they have the talent. They have the talent on staff because you've seen the artwork. The ideas are never bad.
Yeah.
The execution, however, has been questionable. And I would genuinely be super pleased. Hell, just like you said, just to see a Tales of art style used going forward. Because again, they don't need to be photorealistic. You don't need to be trying to be like Final Fantasy. Tales is great. Tales always ages very well because it's, let's go with cartoony. It's not the right word, but it's got not.
It's anime. It's anime.
Yeah, exactly.
It's anime. That's the art style that it goes for. It's fucking anime as hell. And yeah. And they need to stop using they need to stop using AI to do character movements in cutscenes or whatever, because that's also bad. All right, when you see like your characters like fucking moving around, talking about like the most bland shit, but they're like doing like the most like excessive movements or whatever. It's whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so off-putting or whatever. When you look at Tales of Arise, they don't do what they have like 3 or 4 movements or whatever, and they're all like very subtle shifts of like the arms or something like that. They're nothing like fucking Letitia like looking like she's going into a mental breakdown, but she's talking about something like not mental
That's
breakdown.
right.
Yeah. So they need to stop using AI, like the AI fucking movement for their shit. I understand it's probably cost cutting, and that's honestly probably the. I mean, Trice has issues. I can't keep going down this day. Anyway, Star Ocean Second Story R looks fucking great. Not playing it on the Switch, obviously, because it's going to be on other things. So why would I do that?
With the one thing he takes away from the Nintendo Direct, he's like, not even gonna play it on the Nintendo system.
Yeah, they only got the Direct. They only got the fucking. Let's see, last Second Story R Star. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at least going to be on like PlayStation as well. Yeah.
Do you know what I took away from this Nintendo Direct? I'm very interested to see how the Gotham, is it Arkham Asylum? The Arkham Asylum game?
The trilogy.
Well, the Arkham trilogy, yeah.
The Arkham trilogy, yeah. I am very interested to see how that's going to go on the Switch. I feel like it should be fine, but also wouldn't have been my first thought of games to put on there.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like I clicked on the trailer and it asked me, "Are you 17 years or older?"
Oh, I hadn't
And
even considered this aspect. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. I mean, I don't fault them for trying to remind people that despite the PR team upholding a very family-friendly attitude in what they put forward, there are games on these systems that are not designed for children.
Yeah, you got Witcher on there and stuff.
So, like, there are games where like the default Nintendo audience is not the primary audience for these games. That said, I mean, it's always interesting to see them throw something like this on. There's a small piece of me that doesn't even think the Switch can run the last couple games, but I'm open to being proven wrong.
I mean, it might. I mean, obviously, no. What they need to do is they need to do an actual like remake. Like, so my understanding of this is that it probably opens up the door for there to actually be like an actual like remastering of these games or whatever, and they can be put on something like PC, like like updated for PC where they're not locked to a certain amount of frames, or
Hey, they
Yeah.
did so
put
well
on
the
PS5.
first time. If you
Yeah.
tell me that you're remastering this game so that it can be the best game it can be, this game will fly off the digital shelves.
Also, Square is smoking some fucking high ass grade shit. All right.
Okay, go on.
I'm looking at the collector's edition for Star Ocean Second Story R. All right. You get like 4 disc CDs, like a book and some acrylic like little acrylic character stands or whatever. $200. Yeah, the fuck right. Yeah, the fuck right.
Goodness, that's 3 times worth the game.
Yeah, that is.
Honestly, this game probably isn't going to be selling for 70. I don't imagine.
Oh, that is no. Let me see. Let me click standard. No, $49.99.
Yeah, that makes much more sense. That's selling for
$200. You get a
I don't know.
OS.
I don't know about that.
You get the OST, and it looks like it's like the complete OST, right?
Which is
not
grand,
just like,
of course.
Yeah, you get an art book that's 40 pages. All right.
That's chunky, if I'm honest.
You get a mini acrylic stand collection box. Or whatever.
This is where it loses me, though.
Yeah, you get 24. It's a 24 acrylic pieces. This is not worth $200 Square. Like, come on, man. This is not like the Tales of Arise Collector's Edition came with like more than that, and I think it was less. Actually, I lied. It was $250 for the Tales of Arise Collector's Edition, but that also came with a fucking. That came with a statue. It came with a statue. Come on, Square. Anyway, that's me. That's I'm done. All right. Next game.
I'll get this out of the way pretty early, because we've seen this already. This is not its reveal, but they're also putting the Metal Gear collection on Switch.
Oh yeah.
These games are ancient, I grant you. I don't think any of they're all PS2 and before, so this will be fine. Again, interesting games put on the Switch, and what's worse is I wish this was coming out sooner, because if this was coming out before I left on my trip, you can bet your sweet asses I would buy this.
Yeah, and it's not just the games too. It's a screenplay, a Snake's Revenge, a screenplay book containing in-game text, and a master book detailing the story and characters. So you get infos for lore nerds.
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get.
The great thing is that it's not just Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. It's specifically the collector, the collection that came out on PS3 that also comes with Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Well, I mean, yes. First of all, just yes. It comes with 1 and 2, not by virtue of the collection, it should be mentioned. That comes by virtue of this being the subsistence version of 3, which allows you to play through those 2 games.
Okay.
And it's not said on the promo work, which is, I wouldn't have done it, but they just use Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and perhaps there's a question of, is it going to be Metal Gear Solid 2 Subsistence and Metal Gear Solid 3? Oh, sorry, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance and Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. It's absolutely going to be the highest version of these two. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that gives us all the goodies.
The PS3 collection had them as well, so.
Which is what I'm just reminding anyone.
Yeah.
Which means, by the way, I'm going to absolutely be playing Otacon's Pro Skater with Snake and Raiden on Substance. It's going to be grand, with that sweet shredding Metal Gear theme in the background. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Do any of us play Pikmin?
No, I've never been interested.
It looks cute, but I never really got into the series. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of the directors, like sequels or remakes or expansions, like Pokemon got expansions, right?
Mm-hmm.
The DLC.
Yeah. Yes, that was
DLC.
I want to say that's what it led with. Yeah, it
expansion. All right.
Yeah, they're expansions. I mean, that's what they're.
I think at this point, they're the same thing. But
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Vampire Savers didn't get on Switch earlier.
I thought it was on Switch this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd also thought it was on Switch this whole time.
Like, yeah, this is genuinely news to me. I was like, oh, okay. Took long enough, I guess.
It hit other consoles, I think. It hit mobile phones first, I think, before it hit. Because I think it was PC and then mobile phone and then Switch. I don't know if it's on PlayStation or not. You have Persona 5 Tactica if you like PQ. That's pretty much PQ.
Yeah. I got gameplay stuff from the new Sonic game, Sonic Superstars, which is fun. Although, yeah, that wasn't announced at the. It was announced in Summit Game Fest, so
yeah, it was announced.
Directors had gameplay trailer. What am I actually looking forward to? All right, so let's see. I am interested in.
You're looking at Mythforce, aren't you?
I don't really have the Switch for myself to play, so.
This is fair.
Yeah. That's the thing. There are things that are going to be cross-platform though, so like the Sonic game. I think Gloomhaven, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Leek, what are you talking about? There's one game on here that is literally made for you.
If you say that Fae farming thing.
No. It's Palia. It's an MMO.
Palia? Yeah.
It's an MMO farming sim, pretty much.
Kinda.
You can build your life at home, and and all that stuff.
It is true, but it's just a Nintendo thing, right? I can't play it still.
No.
Maybe.
It's
Will it be
I
on
think
other
it's on
things?
PC. I think it's on PC
Is
as well.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Palio is a cozy, free-to-play adventure sim that promises to let you create the life of your dreams. Oh, really? So I could be surrounded with ducks in space, eating pizza. Is that all I can do?
Checks out.
Let me see what it's actually
This-
coming on.
Yeah, it said it will release on Switch this holiday, whatever that means. Some holiday, Christmas, what?
Yeah, it says Microsoft Windows as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
hey, I mean,
Now,
that seems like a you thing.
I do really look forward to WarioWare because I love playing them on the DS and stuff. I love WarioWare. It's so stupid.
It is absolutely insane.
It's like Rhythm Paradise or Rhythm Heaven, wherever you want to call them. I love
Oh,
those
yeah.
games too. Yeah, there is another rhythm game that actually looks very funny. Was it Headbangers Rhythm Royale?
Oh, I did not hear
Headbangers
about this
Rhythm
one.
Royale.
Yeah. It says, move aside Fortnite, there's a new battle royale in town. It's called Headbangers Rhythm Royale. In this new game, players will fight to be the last bird standing against 29 other players and overall 20 musical night mini games.
Whose neck will give out first?
Yeah, and like this,
Uh.
the clip is like birds standing on a phone wire, electrical wire.
Yeah.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Another game I'm actually I guess tangentially interested in. All right.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say I'm like fully interested in it because I've never played this game ever. But they are remaking Super Mario RPG. All right.
Super
Yeah,
Mario
no.
RPG. It is the only one just for me. When I play the game, I get lost in a phase. Then I find out I'm stuck in Gino's maze. I don't remember the rest.
I don't even know what you're referencing here.
It's an old song. Don't worry about it. There's going to be a lot of people really pleased, even if it's just a remaster for now, that this
it's
game
a
exists
remake.
Again. Sorry. What I mean is that it's the same game again. People
Oh,
actually
yeah,
have been
it is
asking
just the
for
same
a
game again, yeah.
sequel for this for a very long time. So even just this is going to go a long way. It gives a lot of people hope.
Yeah, maybe if this sells
Luke's
well,
gonna be
which it
able to do
will.
about this. Oh yeah,
If it
it's gonna
sells
sell-
well,
it's
which
gonna
it
sell
will,
gangbusters.
maybe they'll do it. I mean, this is the game that's actually like developed actually by Square, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and the composer they got Yoko Shimomura back to compose the music. So
you know they're all going to be bangers.
yeah. So I'm actually interested in that. I mean, I'm not a Mario person, but I was forced to play Paper Mario and the second Paper Mario game.
Okay, so you've played the best Mario games. Now you're going to play the other best Mario game. Brilliant.
Yeah. I haven't played Odyssey, man. I hear that's actually like one of the best Mario games. So.
No, Odyssey's good.
Honestly, Mario, the standard Mario games are my least favorite Mario games. Whenever Mario does something finicky like Paper Mario and Mario RPG, I find those infinitely more interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I'll see how that plays out or whatever. I mean, I have to use my Switch, but it's in November, and I don't know anything that comes out in November yet. All right, we still have the hope that that one fucking Grand Blue Fantasy Relink winter could mean November. So come on, side games.
Yeah. If they genuinely just mean like the back half of this year, there's a lot of hope that it's not going to be the last week of December.
But winter 2023 in almost every aspect of the sense literally is the last week of December. Yeah. So a sequel to Detective Pikachu. So that's weird. I never thought that I'd ever see that.
So I'm well pleased that Detective Pikachu is doing well. Not for the games. I never played the game. I hear it did really well. I hope it continues to do well. I want a second movie. I really liked the movie. I really liked that movie.
Ryan Reynolds is too busy right now. Okay.
Nah, he's just got to learn this voice. It'll be fine.
Oh, he's literally too busy.
Put him back in. Put him back in, and we'll be fine.
He's doing Deadpool 3.
It's true. It's true. Just stuff.
He's doing Deadpool 3. He's managing a Welsh soccer team or footy.
True.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
He's also launching a Welsh language thing on his own TV channels because he has one now too.
What's
He
his
is
love
an
for
owner
Welsh?
of I think he just loves. I mean, it's great. Wales is great. He went there and was entranced. Clearly, yeah. He's got his own mobile company as well, mobile phone company.
That is true.
He's got fingers in all the pies. Yeah, something like that.
Is aviation still his gin company, or did he sell that?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
like Ryan Reynolds is a mogul. He's actually done very well for himself.
He's actually a very good businessman.
He must really like.
On top
He
of
must
that,
really
he's-
like castles. That's why he likes Wales.
He likes castles and singing. There you go.
Yeah, castle.
I hear the people are all right too. You know.
I only know 2 Welsh people, and I don't, and I only know of 2 Welsh people because the one Welsh person I know is in this call with us right now, and the other Welsh person that I know of is Connor. So.
Oh.
All right, so you know you're 50-50 on them so far.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So yeah, Detective Pikachu. He's not voicing it.
No, he didn't.
No, he's not voicing in the game. No.
He is strictly the movie, and I doubt he'll come back, even though he should.
I see.
Well, if they make a Detective Pikachu movie, another one, he'll definitely come back because I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the hell
First
out of
of all, if they make a sequel, spoilers, he will actually not be the Pikachu. But that's first. We'll go on that in case people want to watch that. You definitely should.
You know what? I totally forgot.
I forgot about it too.
Oh yeah.
No. I mean, he could get turned back.
Shove him back in.
Yeah, I think shove him back in the in the body. Yeah, totally. Also, there's apparently there's a game called Silent Hope that got announced at this Nintendo Direct. It looks like an isometric rune factory, which is weird, I guess.
Yeah, gameplay loop to see players go into dungeon, find treasure, return, grow, stronger,
plant item. Yeah,
do again.
I mean, that is the loop. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
So that's cool. I mean, people that like Rune Factory.
I mean, between the last 2 years and this one, they're absolutely spoiled for choice.
Fair, actually, the amount of farming games that have come out within the past 3 years is absolutely ridiculous.
Yep.
So yeah, eat well, because I don't know how long this will last.
Man, I don't know of anything else. I mean, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, whatever that is. Some Super Mario.
Oh,
Bros.
it's a 2D game.
Oh,
in
it's
the
a
style
it's a 2D game?
of its own. Yeah, the old Marios.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Nostalgia, guys. It sells.
Nostalgia.
Apparently.
I mean, only kind of nostalgia, right? Because
there's an elephant suit power up.
That's what it's been from. Okay.
That's where it's been from.
I see. But yeah, no, this is still using the modern look and the modern models.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the old 2D level design, which I mean, brilliant, honestly.
I need to do a correction. So this is where Daisy is. All right, so
Daisy.
Daisy's in this one. She's in a main Mario game. That's crazy.
As she deserves to be.
Yeah. So Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess Peach, and Daisy, and Yoshi.
Overrated, Dollet.
Yeah.
Overrated.
I'm not overrated. Daisy is the superior princess.
So that means
people will eat me alive for that comment because Rosalina exists, and that seems to be the actual popular one. But
I'm
here for Daisy. Actually, the best. Yeah.
And then so it's her hair.
I thought it was the Lumas personally, but fair enough.
Yeah. So in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's PT Piranha, Wiggler, and Kamek.
PT Piranha, they gave the plant a car.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yep. He's got a car, Wiggler and Kamek as well.
Oh, it's nice to see Kamek in the game, but Huh.
There is a piranha plant just riding a motorbike in this trailer.
And Dolly, you gonna get these Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom amiibos?
Absolutely not.
What are you talking about? There's the
I
one of
Has
Zelda and one
anyone
of
ever bought
Ganondorf.
an amiibo?
I mean, yes,
hate-
amiibos sell. They
Yo,
sell. They sell
I've
out.
yet to
Amiibos-
see it. I need proof.
Amiibos.
They sell out.
Amiibo, I know 3 people that have shelled out over. God, it's gotta be over $500 at this point for amiibos.
That's crazy.
They have huge collections. I have never seen the purpose.
That's
Like,
crazy.
they are cheap statuettes that have limited effects on these games. I have never enjoyed that Nintendo did this. I have never enjoyed the amount that they've sold them for. And I have never enjoyed that they hide anything in game behind them. I am very, very down on those things existing. Even if sometimes they look really cool and I would have one if I didn't dislike them in principle.
Why do you think I sold my Switch the first time? I was so pissed off because I was gonna try Skyward Sword or whatever, the remake or whatever, and then
Yeah,
they're like,
this is a perfect example.
and then they were like, "Hey, we're gonna hide this quality of life behind an amiibo that we make limited stock of, so it's a FOMO thing."
And this sounds like we're being unreasonable, but genuinely, this particular quality of life is so big. Being able to teleport from anywhere instead of these limited. Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, fuck it, I don't need my Switch." And then,
And then Xenoblade 3 happened.
and then Xenoblade 3 happened, and I was like, "Fuck."
Turns out you need your Switch.
I still need to finish the Xenoblade DLC.
The DLC? Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. I need to start, but I just
one
haven't
day.
had a break yet, so.
One day. And what else? I mean, we have WarioWare Move It, so I think we
Yeah,
talked about that.
WarioWares.
Yeah, the WarioWare games
I
are
do
brilliant.
like Dragon Quest. So Dragon Quest Monsters is a fun idea because it's basically Dragon Quest and Pokemon. There was a game on the DS, I do believe, that was very similar. Well, the
Oh, I've
first
never
game,
heard of this.
basically.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
the main game and builders.
Yeah, no. This was around for a while. This line, but
Ah.
yeah, they haven't had a sequel in ages.
Well,
So
now they will.
Now there is. And you're basically going into the demon realm to collect and make friends with the demon monsters.
Yeah.
And all their horrific puns.
Is this a
Yes,
new
all the
cart?
puns.
Is this a kart racing game, the Mecha Mechanics? Or are you just no? This is just literally a mechanics
Hot Wheels.
game. No, it's called Manic
Oh,
Mechanics.
that one. Yeah.
Where you
No.
make cars.
Yeah. You
Where
fix the cars. You're the
yeah, you
pit stop
fix-
guys.
Oh
sounds
yeah,
like.
but you also race them as well. I think.
Yeah. Cool.
But and it's couch co-op. So
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
I mean, there's Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, turbocharged. People that like playing Hot Wheels games. Actually, I genuinely think the Hot Wheels games actually look pretty cool. But I'll never play them.
No, the best Hot Wheels games are genuinely the Horizon games with the Hot Wheels DLC.
Oh, true, actually. There's Fae Farm, that's another farming game. Just Dance, who cares about Just Dance? I think we talked about Gloomhaven. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, there's so many. You mentioned it with the farming games. There's like currently, clearly now is like the farming game time, and now it's like
True.
roguelite time, and God, I wonder what the next trend's gonna be. Can you guess?
I mean,
Have a
we
guess.
got. Well, I mean, there was that one time where space was the fucking the thing as well. Everybody was like, "Let's make a space game."
That is true. My goodness, there's so many of them at the.
And now it's remake time.
Well, okay, I love this. I am a big fan. I think I might have even said this in one of the previous podcasts. I am a big fan of anything that's more than 12 to 15 years old. Just remake it. I fucking love that. like this is not The Last of Us that wherein like 2 years went by. I'm so pleased. Keep remaking all of my favorite games. That 10 remake better be real and it better be good because that whole remaster thing, what you did to their faces, they were all Botoxed up and can't emote. I'm still angry about it.
Was the Final Fantasy VIII one also weird with the faces, the
I,
textures?
yeah, I mean, that. At least it wasn't a. I mean, at least they didn't call it a remake on either of those games. Yeah, those remasters were a bit scuffed. I still think the best way to play 8 is just download a really nice resolution mod pack over the initial PC release, but it'll do. I mean, it'll certainly do. It's pretty enough.
Mm-hmm. Also, we'll give Last of Us specifically a pass of that because part 1. I mean, Last of Us originally came out in 2013 or whatever. So it was almost 10 years. It was almost 10 years.
I will concede the point that there is a visual difference between the initial release and the remaster. 100%. Like, I'm not blind. I am bitter though, because that game did not need to be remastered. That was time wasted by that company for the sake of making money.
Yeah, so they remastered it, and I was 100% fine with the remaster because the remaster brought it up.
Remade it, yeah, but they also did a remaster.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, and that, but I was like it. I was not okay with like the remake after the remaster because the remaster came out like not too long ago. So this is like, I was like, fucking really? But yeah. I'm fine with remakes. As we all know, we all love the 7 remakes. 7 remakes is really good.
I don't even know that I really call. I mean, it is, but also it's not.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
It's kinda.
I mean, it's named remake.
Reimagined, right? It's reimagined, really.
Yeah. Oh, there for the Nintendo thing, there is the Nintendo Switch Peach game because it's literally just called Peach.
Peach.
So we don't know what happens, but we don't know what happens in this game. But she doesn't have the crown in this game, so maybe it's like Peach origin story.
Nah, it's Action Peach.
Action Peach, yeah.
Crown's getting in the way.
All right, so Nintendo's over. We don't really have too much to talk about. There were some like funny things that came out over the past week, I guess. They finally showed the movie for the GameStop fucking thing. That movie actually looks really good.
It looks good. It's loaded with interesting, like picks for actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it should be good.
Nick Offerman without any facial hair is the weirdest fucking uncanny valley shit I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
But yeah, I will definitely watch this movie when it hits. I'm gonna skip over Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg because that's
his mom said no anyway.
Oh, okay. All right, that's good. Apparently Shin Megami Tensei 5 is getting a complete edition. It's been leaked by a very reputable leaker.
I mean, I'm well happy to hear this. I played the game. It was brilliant. But I still was limited in certain things. It'll be nice to see more people get their hands on this because I think it's super approachable as a SMT game. And B, to get this on like PC. I can't wait to see what I can do with it there.
Yeah.
If it comes to PC.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Fair enough. I assume it will. A lot of the other stuff does.
So there's the. So it's been 2 years. All right.
True,
so one, this complete edition means it's most likely there's new content in this game.
Well, there was a bunch of
that's
DLC.
what Atlas does.
Well, there was a bunch of DLC with it, so it may not be that there's new content, but we might finally get a version that has all of the DLC with it.
Yeah, but it's also Atlas, and he re-released usually has new content in it, like actually new content.
I certainly will not turn down new content.
Yeah. 2, I don't know about PC, but there is definitely a higher chance of this game being on consoles that are outside of the Switch. Which if it's on PlayStation, I'm gonna be completely fine with that because then I'll still play it there, whether it's there or PC.
Oh god, I didn't even consider that they would just put it back on the Switch.
Yeah, this game is coming back out on the Switch. There's no way it is not.
No. You've put the fear in me that this may just be a re-release on the Switch. God, I hope.
Oh, if it is a re-release on Switch, I won't even think about it. I will just be like,
don't put that out in the atmosphere. Please let me have this.
Yeah.
Don't leave that game there. You did it with Nocturne. You brought it to the everything. Do it here.
yeah. And I think like a week ago or something, there was an announcement that the Lies of P is having a Wo Long collaboration.
Oh God, that wasn't
That's
a fever
bizarre.
dream.
What was that so bizarre?
I genuinely just thought I dreamed that. So that's a real thing that's actually happening.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah, it is.
Who approached who?
Ooh, yeah, exactly.
I
I'm
am
just like,
desperate to know the answer to this.
I'm just like, what are they gonna put in Lies of P that is Wo Long? That like,
I ended up not playing Wolong, so I don't even know. Like, are there like super noticeable characters, skins, weapons that they could take from?
No. I mean, I guess swords. I mean, swords. I guess. I mean, okay, so I didn't play any of the other like weapons in the Lies of P demo. I only played like the great sword, whatever that's in it. So I don't know what other weapons are that Lies of P has. I know it has like a dex weapon and it has like another weapon.
Problem is, like, from a game that's based around the Warring Kingdoms, the only weapon I ever think of that's truly unique is the Guandao, because Guan Yu. So like, I'm very interested. I mean, and again, I did not play Wolong. I ended up not for not wanting to. I just ended up missing it. I'll pick it up eventually. I don't know what you bring from that
Free on
game.
Game Pass.
You know, like genuinely, I will play it at some point. I have the means, just not.
I played it a little bit. It's okay. I hope they fix the network connectivity because oh my god, when I was playing with Evan Encoded, holy
Yeah, it
moly,
looks rough. That's true.
It was bad. But it's okay. I think that game's infinitely more fun with friends than it is by yourself, though. I think the game is not fun by yourself at all. When I started playing with Evan Encoded, I was like, okay, this is actually kind of fun. Instead of playing by myself, I was just like, this not fun at all. So, I mean, I don't have anything else. It's probably going to be pretty dry for a little bit because we did just go through the summer of gaming.
Well, you know, 14 is having a 10th anniversary, right?
True. But I don't know what they're doing with
There's
that.
like the Rising, they do the 14-hour broadcast. You've got the USA in July, right? The FanFest coming up.
Yeah, we got FanFest coming up. So I guess we could probably talk about that when it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, for the 10th anniversary, it really all just depends on what they actually say because normally during their anniversary events, it's just like a 14-hour broadcast and they do some like weird funky shit on stream. They have one guy playing the game for like 14 hours straight. Or like I think most of the time like they keep having this one person like do like inane challenges. Like one was farming Atmos for 14 hours straight one year. So and they all just yeah, that they just do some like funky stuff every year. In the game itself, you have the Rising event that usually sometimes has Yoshi P's character in the game do like say some things that like you might be able to hint to what's like coming in the future and stuff like that. Like either whether it be class or job or like maybe some like story stuff later on down the line. But since it is the 10th anniversary, they might do something even more special. A site did like the 10th anniversary site that just come up today. So
That's right.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, and it has a new Amano art on it as well. Everybody loves the mono art, so I mean, why not? So I mean, we'll definitely update that as it goes. Because the 10th anniversary is it's technically in August. So we'll hit FanFest first, which is where
Yep.
we'll be able to see what's coming in the next expansion, or like the first tidbit of like the teaser for the next expansion. So that'll be great. I don't have those days off, so I need to figure out what time those
What are you gonna do?
because I mean it is gonna be streamed, so it'll be nice to watch. But I mean, I mean, since it's in a fan fest, it's in Vegas. Chances are the keynote's gonna be at like 10 o'clock, and that's Pacific time. So 11, 12, 1. So that should happen around like 1 p.m. My time. So I wouldn't be in work at the moment, so I should be able to
Fair.
at least watch the trailer. And then maybe a little bit of the keynote. But I don't know. I could have off that day. Who knows? Probably won't because it's most likely Friday.
You guys aren't going? Oh.
No, it's too much money, man.
Oh no, yeah, just a lot of things popped up and a lot of people couldn't make it.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and go to the Japanese one because that's in January.
Gotta put in for the lottery, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I gotta.
Also, happy platted 16 today, 4 hours ago. Got the
what?
plat for it.
Fucking hell.
He already platinumed it. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. I think the hardest trophy in that game is going to be doing a boss without getting hit. So that's going to be nice.
I think at this point I can get that on Benny.
I think I might be able to get that on Benedict though. So who knows? That being said, I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm like stalling for time here, bro.
No, please don't. We've actually this has been a pretty sizable podcast despite it not feeling that way.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, what you gonna do next, fellas?
Well, as soon as this ends and we all say our goodbyes and everything like that, I'm gonna load up 16 and maybe finish the game because I feel like I'm kind of near the end. I might be able to push it, but if it starts getting towards 6 o'clock in the morning, I might have to like stop.
Go Betty buys. Yeah.
Yeah, go to bed.
As for me, when we finish, I'm going to the gym, and then when I get back, I will then be also pushing to 16. And once I finish 16, whether it be tomorrow, the day after, whenever, I will then immediately start playing 16 again.
With Final Fantasy mode.
Because there's a whole new mode.
Yeah, I will not be immediately going into Final Fantasy mode. I have to beat the English version of Cold Steel 4.
Reverie.
Reverie because Reverie comes out in 10 days or whatever. So if I beat Cold Steel 4, then I'll probably go back and start up a Final Fantasy mode
Sure.
16.
I'll finally be able to play 16 in a chat with people again because I can't do that on my first run through. So I won't be lost to chat anymore.
Because your second run is just like, hey, I wanna do this combat.
It's the only thing driving me in the second run. It's just I want to indulge in this combat.
Yeah. Leek?
I'm going to so I did download all those demos I could. So I'm just going to look at the icons on the desktop. Let's be real, and then I'll probably saunter over to Stardew Valley for a bit and then play Celesta. I will think about Cyberpunk 2077 because the expansion and Eldritch Albert is on there.
That is true.
Yeah. What else? Honkai Star Rail. I really should do more with that. Oh no! I got it. King of Fighters 15 because the voice acting folks that do stuff with, right? They did the voice mod for King of Fighters 15, right? They're gonna do a charity event on the 30th of June, and it's gonna be a fighting tournament, and all the stuff what charity they it's a child's charity event.
To St. Jude?
No, what was it? Where's Discord? Hang on. Basically, they're going to hold the tournament on the 30th. And voice actors are going to play as their own characters they voice. They're only allowed to choose one if they voice multiple. And they're inviting other people to play. So you can, and there's going to be a prize. They're going to be giving away a microphone as a prize, and also some cash money, maybe. I'm not sure, but as I said, it's a charity event, so all the proceedings will go to a charity of their choice. So I can't remember exactly what it is right now, but I think it's a children's hospital one to play games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for all the kids stuck in hospital.
Oh,
is
that Fextra Life then, or Extra Life?
It's not Extra Life. It's something they're just doing by themselves.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing on the 30th. So I'll be doing that at the end of the week. Good it is. I need to practice.
Everyone tune in and let's cheer for Leek.
Holy fuck! No, I'm used to like Tekken and you know that kind of thing, right? Guilty Gear. I was really practicing Guilty Gear like earlier in the year because of another tournament, and now I have to get my head around a King of Fighters, which is slightly different. Brain scramble.
I believe in you.
Oh God, I don't. Yeah, it's for fun. It's for charity. Good. That's my news, I guess.
All right.
I'll put the deets up somewhere. I need to actually retweet them.
Good. Well, that's it. We are gonna sign off for the night, and if you've made it this far, please hit that like and subscribe. Make sure to tell Leek that hey, yay, she's back, woohoo.
But do it with actual energy. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like, oh, should I just go again? Sorry.
No. This is I'm after work, and the only thing I'm thinking about is
no. Don't leave me with him. Take me with you.
But yeah, we will see you guys next week.
Next week.
Be good.
Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely